What about when you called Kevin Durant a coward? A coward's move. Are you still on that one?
Yeah. Do y'all disagree with that?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably not.
So that's my
Probably
thing.
not.
But that's my thing. That's my thing. You know what? I shouldn't have said that, but it wasn't like I told a lie. I just said I just spoke. I just said what everyone else had been thinking anyway.
Okay. So,
right?
yeah.
I mean, because think about it. If when you're considered a great, just okay. What if LeBron James would have joined the 73-19?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. So like what you said, I think a lot of people were thinking and had said, what about like Kevin Durant, his response, he basically put you in a body bag. He toe clipped you.
He put who in the body bag?
Yeah, no, that's not true.
You said
Big Cat is misremembering this whole thing.
I'm reading right here. You said, all right, Kendrick Perkins, you said KD lost in the second round without Russ when I was there. So what that mean? And KD responded, yeah, and our starting center, Kendrick Perkins, averaged a whopping 2 and 3 during that series. You played hard though, champ.
And what did Perkins respond?
He said you got the champ thing right. Facts on the averages and facts on the champ part too. Okay, so you owned up to it.
And Doc Rivers, as he said earlier, didn't give him the chance to be a
True,
superstar.
true.
Also true. Also,
listen.
Also, Perk does a lot of stuff that doesn't show up in the stat sheet.
I love all these because you give Perk, you're giving us, like the people who are sitting at home, blogs to write and things to laugh at. It was just I thought Kevin Durant probably got the best of you when he had that response.
No, really, he got the best of himself because what ended up happening was that he shouldn't even commented that day because it was Russell Westbrook Day. But now, since we're bringing it up, I don't know if y'all had time, but I know y'all been seeing the videos of the old Celtic days, 08 Celtics and stuff like that, right? Did you see the game that they showed last Thursday, Game 5, Eastern Conference against Detroit, when me and KG dominated the Wallace brothers?
Hank is shaking his head. Yes, he watched that.
Okay, but yeah, because before I got to Oklahoma City, I was a pretty good player. But then when you go to a team where two players are taking 75 out of the 95 shots, it's kind of hard to average more than 5 points.
True.
But you know what? That's neither here nor
there. Listen, Perk, if anything, I'm learning that I love the way your brain works because you're almost like you got wins all over the place.
Yeah, I try to be. But see, you know what's crazy? It was actually a reporter from Boston who I was commenting to because I said, let's go back to that day. I said that Russell Westbrook was the greatest player, the greatest Thunder ever. I didn't say he was the best player to ever play for the Thunder, but he's the greatest Thunder player. So
okay.
You did say he was the best player to ever put on an Oklahoma City Thunder jersey.
I want to agree with this take, Perk. Can you just really quick explain to me the difference between being the greatest Thunder player and then the best Thunder player?
Because just like the greatest means to me the greatest is like a person who like went with the franchise, held it down,
when you hear the name Thunder, you think of this person.
Yeah, you think of Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Because KD left, he left the door open. It's no difference than the Toronto Raptors. Like I think Kyle Lowry is the greatest Raptor of all time, but is he the best player that ever put on a Raptors jersey? No.
Okay.
But you could say that he's Mr. Raptor. So the reporter from Boston says, I can't believe you, Perk. Russ never got out of the first round. So I said, what does that mean? KD, when he was here, he never got out of the second round without Russ. They needed each other. I wasn't shooting a slug at KD. KD was just looking so deep into it, and he was so butthurt that Oklahoma City was giving this big rolling the red carpet out for Russell Westbrook that he couldn't stand it. Now, the bigger man than KD should have been, hey, man, congratulations to Russell Westbrook. Hope he get everything and more. He deserves that great welcoming in OKC, blah, blah. And people would have been like, hey, KD, man, you all right with me. But instead, he didn't take the high road. He took the low road. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean,
so
the way you talk these things out, I have to say you make a lot of sense.
Yeah, so that's what it was. I wasn't actually KD was so far off my mind, I wasn't shooting a shot at him. I happened to go on the jump that day, and I was praising Russell Westbrook for his accomplishments. He was going back to OKC. I knew how the Thunder felt about him. He leads the organization in every statistical category, by the way, points, rebounds, assists, steals, games played, minutes played. He leads them in every category. So how can he not be Mr. Thunder?
Okay, yeah, I agree with that now.
Yeah,
like that makes
a lot of sense.
Greatest versus best. I think we can probably take that argument and put some legs to it and adapt it to like any team out there. Now, what do you think about KD now that he's able to sleep at night because he left the Warriors and now he's on the Nets? Do you think that's his team, or do you think that's another weak move teaming up with Kyrie?
No, I think it was a great move for him. Not a great. I think it was a good move. To me, now, because to me, even when KD won his championships, he still, when you see in his body, like when you win a championship, that's like one of the best feelings in the world for us in sports. Like, I still visualize that Boston parade and everything about '08, right? And when you look at KD's face, it was just like, this it. Like he wasn't. He almost wasn't fulfilled. Like it didn't like. It was like, this all it is right here. And to me, with him going to the Nets, I think it's going to be his team. It is his team. I actually think he's going to win the MVP next year. On top of that, no matter what, KD was the best player on the Warriors. That's no debate. The Warriors recruited the hell out of KD. We all know this. But at the end of the day, when you think of the Warriors, still and all, who you going to say first?
Yeah, it's Steph.
Steph.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
So,
yeah. You're right.
So I think, whether I would have went to the Nets or the Knicks, I mean, that's not my decision. KD made his decision. I'm okay with it. But I would probably went to the Knicks. They're still the most valuable franchise, and I would have went there and turned everything around. I mean, but either way, I'm happy for him. Me and Kev, we all right. We good people, so we don't have no beef. So, I just hope that he gets healthy, which I think he is. And I got him picked to win the MVP because one thing I know about him being away from the game of basketball this long is killing him.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we got to the bottom of those two pieces. Now, the last one I had that I wanted to ask you about, when was the last time you spoke to Ray Allen?
It's been about maybe a year. So the beef with Ray and the Celtics and us, I don't have a beef with Ray. The beef was when I was gone. I was already in Oklahoma City, but I haven't spoke to Ray. KG is my big brother. That's who I rock with. I don't have no hard feelings against Ray, but my loyalty is to Kevin Garnett. And so if him and Ray decide to talk, then hey, me and Ray could be cool. Other than that, if you forcing me to pick sides, I'm rolling with KG all day long.
What is it about KG that made you have such a strong bond with him?
Because that's my big brother. He's been loyal to me since day one, since he first came to the Celtics, and he's still loyal to me to this day. I could call him for anything, advice. I could go to his house, just, hang out with him. We go to dinners. We talk every other day. He's always dropping knowledge on me. We talk about our personal problems. That is the big brother that I never had. So, my loyalty is towards KG, and I'm rocking with him till the casket closes.